After 40 years of being in a wheelchair, I found that my upper arm strength was depleting, and I was starting to have serious problems with pushing myself around. What I had to do was go and see a consultant, and after 3 or 4 visits he recommended that I should go into a power chair. But then we had a bit of a problem because we couldn't figure out how to put this power chair into an estate car. We thought no more about it because I was still using my other chair for going in and out of the Nissan Primera I had. We came back off holiday, and when we got back to the car at the airport, I noticed that the hand controls were sticking. On the following day, I arranged with a company to have them fixed. While I was there was a VW transporter. It had all the things which a paraplegic could possibly wish for. I asked the boss of the company if he knew anywhere where I could maybe buy one second hand, because I thought, well, the cost of a new one would be far excessive to what I could afford. He just happened to mention that there was a company down in Bromborough who might be able to help me. So after making a phone call to this company, we were invited to come down and have a chat and a look around the workshops. I think we talked to a man called Christian, who kindly let me drive a demo van. He said to me, well, I think the type of vehicle that you require and the type of power chair that you have, the VW transporter would be the ideal vehicle. But then we started talking about cost and that. He says, well, why don't you try and ask for a grant off Motability? I never thought that you could have a grant to get a vehicle adapted. We applied for a grant, which took a matter of maybe a month, and the grant was accepted. The company was contacted by Motability, and they supplied me with a brand new vehicle. I was very excited, and the thought of being now totally independent and not having to rely on my wife, having to put the chair in the boot of the car, that was now history. The first time I went out was today. I thought, well, I'll go up to the cafe in Hoylake where I do some voluntary work. Going down the motorway, I thought, this is quite exciting, this, being on my own. And the surprise on the cafe owner's face when I went in and I was on my own, he was very pleased to think that I'd made the journey. So with that I had a big sausage butty and a nice cup of coffee, and really enjoyed it.